I am Nana Dr. Michael Agyekum Addo. We are going to discuss the principles of success and wealth creation, honesty and reliability, hard work. Don't spend it all. After that, we'll discuss investment, how to invest. Then I'm saying that you don't have to forget your history, who you are, and where you belong to. Then we'll touch on the God factor. Finally, patience. All these ingredients will go into one being successful. Then, because entrepreneurship is the order of the day, we'll also discuss the entrepreneurial revolution in the 21st century, so that graduates and then those who will be watching home base would also arm themselves with the ingredients of becoming a good entrepreneur. There's going to be a series of both the principles of wealth creation, which addresses attitude, and that of the fundamentals of entrepreneurship. Home base is the action point. Stay tuned and go by the series. Thank you. We are on our fourth principle, that is invest it. So let's recapitulate the first three: honesty and reliability. And I said reliable is more important than being honest. The second principle is hardworking, being selfless, and doing a lot of things for the society. Third one was invest in your savings. Don't spend it all. Don't spend it all. Remember that you must avoid compulsive buying, unplanned buying, impulse buying. Don't also borrow. Borrowing is also bad. Don't live beyond your means. And don't jump into new businesses when you have no experience. Please. That is the principle of don't spend it all. Today, we are going to discuss investment. How do you invest? The little that you've made. So the concept of investment is to use money for future profit. The outlay of money by depositing in a bank or buying stock in a company with the object of making profit. Money invested, that's an amount of money invested in a business venture for quick returns in a short term, is investment. How do you make the money to put into another venture that will give you more profit? If I'm talking to somebody who's already engaged in business and you are being given salary or wage, then I'm talking to you to invest in other streams of income that will not affect your normal business. From the definition from Carter or Oxford, they are saying that it is clear that the purpose of investing is to make profit. Thus, putting money or resources into an unprofitable venture cannot be described as investment. So if you invest and you lose all your money, it means that you did not invest well. So remember that if you are going to invest something that will bring some returns to you. The first thing that you need to do, my dear viewer, is to do research. Ask around. Not just go into business that you see somebody else is succeeding, so you also want to do that. You become a copycat. And most invariably, you will fail. You will fail. Oh. I'm telling you, you will fail. The fact that somebody is succeeding does not mean you also succeed. Make some research. Imagine a couple returning from abroad with a capital of about $20,000. The couple were afraid of losing their money through devaluation, and so inflation will not be part of their dictionary. For 3 years, they worshipped their money and occasionally would check and count again whether $20,000 was still there. One time, after 3 years, when they came back, the whole house was in fire. Hey, what have you done? And lo and behold, the money got burnt. Did they invest well? So, my dear friend, The answer is yours. Others also would put it in a bank, and the bank had collapsed. The money is still with the bank. They've not been paid. So what is it? What kind of investment are we talking about? Ignorance and fear and misfortune had destroyed the capital. Either they put it in a bank, or they put it in the house, or thieves will also, steal. People put in their cars, and they are being bundled, and they take the money away. So what do you do? An energetic and enthusiastic entrepreneur went ahead to build a big storeroom in a suburb, furnished it with computers, photocopiers, fax machines, and other equipment to set up a business center. He lit up the place and connected water to complete his dream. He then went to the telephone company to ask for telephone connection, only to be told that that area in question was not in the master plan of the telephone company. He did not do this research, so he could not get access to Wi-Fi, access to telephone connection. Meanwhile, he has spent all his money putting the infrastructure down, only to be told that he cannot get access for his business center. So you can imagine. After the research that you have done, I'm saying that start small. Start small. Don't start big. Some people want to start with 3 companies, 5 companies. No. Look into this picture. This picture is water like a lake, and you drop a stone in it. You see that there will be concentric circles around the nucleus. So it will be spreading until it goes to infinity. That's how life is. That's how business life should start. Start from the nucleus before you go to the first concentric circle, second, third, and it goes infinity. My prescription would be first 3 years. Excuse me. Try to make sure that you understand the nitty-gritty of the business before you expand. And if you're expanding, make sure that you do something complementary to the business. Don't go haywire to do other things. It will not help you. I am a pharmacist. I am into pharmacy business, and I went into charcoal. I lost heavily in the charcoal business because I thought I wanted to diversify. It didn't help me. I tried my luck with microfinance. I also lost. But the more I concentrated in the pharmacy business, opening retail outlets, making sure that I go into wholesaling, into manufacturing, I realized I was succeeding more and more than to diversify. I will encourage you to concentrate and focus on your business. It will help. Make sure you have some experience before making a high risk investment. Most of the time, please ask for advice. Ask for advice. Get a mentor. Ask him what you want to do. I know that sometimes if you discuss your dreams with other people, they may take it away from you. But at the same time, don't forget that if you want to go on your own and you want to do it by yourself, you may also fall into a ditch, never to get up. Seek advice. What are types of investment that I'm talking about? The short-term investment usually takes a short time to mature. Short-term investments usually cover a period of 1 month to 3 years. You get your money back in a short time. Trading is highly recommended in this instance. But trading in goods that are in demand and profitable is what I will advise you to do. Long-term investments, on the other hand, usually cover long periods like 10 years or 20 years. You will have to wait for a rather long period of time to get your money back when you make long-term investments. Examples include investing in fixed assets, such as buildings to rent. I have to warn you, if you borrow money to put up a building to rent out, you'll be a loser. If you want to do renting, then do it with your own money, not on borrowed money. Because loans will always attract interest, and your rent will not cover the interest because it's compound. Whether long-term or short-term, it is possible to earn high returns on your investment, but this will depend mainly on due diligence, the choice of right securities to invest in. Please, do research, take advice, and do what you know best. Start from the known to the unknown. Start from what your family used to do. Don't go beyond. Don't try your luck in a new venture. Do certain things that your family has been doing, for which you were even helping in your infancy. It will rather help you. Go by what your parents are doing and push your knowledge, your acquired knowledge, into the business, and you'll be better off. Other investment could be bonds, mutual funds, other things that you think your book will tell you to do. Investments. Please, what are you investing in? I will advise you. You are a young graduate and you've been employed in the insurance company. Nothing stops you from buying a haircut machine for your niece or your nephew or whatever, and then go by it. You can employ other people to do other businesses on your behalf. Nothing stops you from organizing a tailoring workshop. You can employ tailors, good ones. You can employ seamstresses, hairdressers. All these businesses are for you. They are for you. That will give you streams of income. Don't forget that you have to keep an eye. Otherwise, they will also dupe you. But go by people that you can trust. Go by people that you can know that they would be able to be honest with you. Don't just go and employ anybody at all. They will take your machine away. They will use other customers as their own, and people may not trust your worth. Other investment opportunities include mineral production, transport services, waste management, but already Zoom Lion is there, so don't go there. The competition will be too great for you. Okay? But if you can do waste management on the IT, use your IT knowledge, your technology knowledge to do waste management. You want me to tell you? Then come next time to home-based television. Then I will give you the details of how to go into technology-based waste management. Home-based is a station for you. And we are discussing how to be successful and create wealth in this 21st century. Please tune to home-based television all the time. The choice of location is also important where you want to do your business. It's location, location, location. You cannot set up a production unit in the center of the city where the businesses is so huge. You wouldn't have the space. And the FDA, Ghana Standards Authority, will not even allow you because of the exudate that will affect the people in that area. You have to go to the outskirts for production. Neither could you set up a retail outlet in a very least populated area in the outskirts. Go by the lorry station where the traffic is heavy. Then you can make it. Adequate parking space for customers is important. Facilities for warehousing is very important. A network of roads coming to your area is very important. You have to take all this into consideration. What I need to add is that how do you control that investment that you have done? Make sure that you protect your business so that thieves do not come and destroy it. Quite recently, thieves went into a house and took away everything, because the guy was doing microfinance and he was keeping the money at home. He has bought mobile phones, plenty. He was selling laptops. Thieves came and took away everything. They ransacked the house. The man went back to zero. Protect your business. In that sense, please avoid litigations. Control your heart. Control your mind. Don't fight unnecessarily. Neither should you allow people to also cheat you and dupe you. Now, these 419 people are all over. Remember not to chase money quickly. Otherwise, they will use your love for money to take away the little money that you have made. Control your finances. Avoid litigation. Eat well so that you don't fall sick. Because you are the person who wants to be successful. The more sick you become, the more poorer you become. Because if you don't have time to run your business and you want people to run it for you, then you go by this Wolof saying. And Wolof is a tribe in Senegal. They are saying that if you use somebody's legs, then you go to where he wants, he will direct you. So why don't you use your own legs to go to where you want to go? Don't use other people's legs. So, Kula Abal, I thank. Ingadem Fakonex. That is the Wolof saying. That if you use somebody's legs, he will take you to where he wants to go, not where you want to go. Okay? That is what I'm advising you. When you want to do your business, staffing is also important. Hiring is so important. Use the acronym SCAN. SCAN. The guy you want to hire should be smart. The first S. K should be knowledgeable. A, he should have the attributes of a good person. And N, he should be nice. SCAN. SKAN. That's the factors that you have to look through when you are interviewing somebody to join you, to help you. The person should be nice. He should be knowledgeable. He should have attributes of a good person. And then what is the S? Tell me. I will not tell you again. Come to home-based television and then I'll give you all the details. He should be smart. He should be sharp. Remember that human resource is the most important thing. As I give you the 6 M's. And the least is the money. The most important is manpower. And that manpower is the one who is going to help you make your money. Your investment is your spare money. If you lose your investment money, you should have the financial capability to survive. That's when you have your financial roots. Don't forget, again, that self-discipline and consistency are the keys to investments. Aristotle once said, and I quote, "I count him brave who overcomes his desire than he who conquers his enemies. For the hardest victory is victory over yourself." I repeat, I count him brave who overcomes his desire than he who conquers his enemies. For the hardest victory is the victory over yourself. That is when you will succeed. And remember, don't spend it all. Invest it to grow your wealth. Don't waste these 3 vital things: money, time, and energy. Rather, control your finances, your desires, and your temper. Control your finances, your desires. It could be sexual desires. Control it. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. Control your love desire. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. Big men have fallen, oh, I'm warning you. Investment is what we are talking about. Don't go and waste your money on your desires, on your temper. litigation, you avoid all these controls and you'll be poor. Try to do all these things that I've advised you by going to home-based television. Next episode, next principle will be don't forget your history. See you next week. Thank you.
Have you ever wondered what plus-size ladies go through? I'm talking about relationship, dating, family. Well, this is what Tech Choice is all about.
I chose this platform because I know when I come here, I'll get someone that I love and I'll meet my soul partner. Because you can look at me, I'm very sexy and hot.
Oh,
he once said this thing in tree, like,
what did I say, girl? I'm saying no. No, wait. When you tell me that she knows you, I don't get it. She knows you how? That you are a womanizer?
She's like,